Wayne, it looked like Saturday night you were over there trying to convince Danny, Poole, and Dabo that you were okay to go back in, and then Dabo kind of laughed at you. What did he say to you? He said you were going to go back in.
He actually wanted me to go back in, but he just understood, precautionary reasons to just go and hold me out and be prepared for next week's game. That's more important. We're already up so many points, but he really wanted me to go back in, knowing what I could do, and the milestone to get. But I can also reach that this game as well. So.
What was it? You just tweaked an ankle or something?
No, my knee.
Your knee?
How fresh do you feel at this point of the year, would you say?
I've been good all year. I'm fine.
Compared to last year, would you say you're fresh at this point?
No, last year at this time I had that ankle injury, so I had a little bit more to deal with. But I feel better this year.
It seems like you're running at your best right now. Do you feel that way, or do you feel like the offensive line is doing their best job right now at any point in the season?
Offensive line is always giving me somewhere to go. They're doing a great job right now. I'm pretty sure that through the next couple of games that we can play, or hopefully that we will play, there'll be even more improvement, in the running game. But those guys have been doing a great job.
What do you know about about Bud Foster, his schemes, and what he likes to do?
I really don't know a lot because all the time I've been here, we never had played Virginia Tech. But looking at them on film, man, they're a good team. Can't take anything from them. It's always another challenge. So.
Were you able to take much away from the film of a common opponents, Pittsburgh and Syracuse that they played when you're watching them preparing?
Yeah, and it seemed like, it seemed like the team's mindset was different. In each of those games, like Syracuse, they came out really good, whereas Pittsburgh, I don't know, it was kind of just a little different. But, they still present a good challenge, and, we'll have to be ready.
You've been on this team, some pretty good receivers in the past when you were young. How does Mike Williams stack up to that type of receiver, the way he's playing?
I've never seen anybody catch more balls than him in practice or in the game. That's just been effortless with him, and we were freshmen. I got to see Sammy and them play. I wasn't here when Nuke was here, but just watching them on TV and stuff, Sammy's probably the fastest receiver I've seen here. Nuke just did everything, but Mike, he's just different. He's not the fastest, but he'll beat you. And, if you one-on-one with him, he's going to beat you again. So.
What do you remember about last year when y'all were practicing and going through the whole playoff run? He's over on the side, rehabbing from his neck injury and just not able to do anything.
He's always like that. Mike's always been a guy that, he doesn't look at himself before the team. He's just very encouraging. He's always having fun with the team. And, he really wasn't one of those type of guys that would just felt sorry for the fact that he couldn't play. He tried to, push everybody and really help out the wide receiver group.
When he carried those South Carolina players in the end zone, what were you thinking as he's got them on his back, just rolling into the end zone?
That would look pretty easy. I knew, man, all that smack they were talking, man, I'm glad he did that. Mike, he's about 225, and it seemed like the DB is going against about 180. So, I know he's squat more than that probably every day when we work out. So.
You in this group of guys, every time you turn around, it seems like you've achieved something else, another milestone. Now you've got a chance to go back-to-back in the ACC for the first time in like 30 years. You guys talked about that, but have a certain special feeling for you that adds some incentive to this.
Yeah, but you don't want to worry about that. You want to worry about winning first and foremost and being ready for the matchup. But yeah, it'd be good to really set the Clemson record of going back-to-back ACC and hopefully winning it.
Did anything change preparing for an ACC championship game versus preparing for
Of course not. Nothing.
Even though you're a Georgia guy, how special was it for you to be able to beat South Carolina 3 years in a row?
It's fine. I came in knowing that we could beat them as long as we played well. Just a different feel with all the players that we got on the team when we started off. For my redshirt freshman year, of course, I didn't go to that game. I was at home watching, but you know, it was just that thought of, you know, we can't let that happen. So.
I'm sorry. You're like 48 yards, I think, for 1,000. What's that going to mean to do that back-to-back years and knowing that I think you're like, I don't know, 10, 4 or 5 players have done it in Clemson history, maybe?
Yeah, Priester did it. I don't know if Terry did it.
Priester and Ellington.
Ellington did it.
Yeah, so you would be like one of the few that have done it. What's that going to mean to you?
I mean, it was a challenge of mine for a big goal of mine coming into this year. Personally, I think I should have gotten a long time ago, but you know how things work out. You know, they work out, and I'm happy with the way things are. So, you know, hopefully I'll get that this weekend.
All set?
No problem.
Thanks, Fred.